We got, this is Fatnose versus Mars.
Say, the set we were ready for earlier, I said we might get on stream. Here we are with Panda Global's Mars and Indy's own Fatnose.
Mars rocking the brand new Panda Global jersey and the PJs, as always.
Yes, sir. Say a little bit old, a little bit of new.
Gotta keep the classics going.
Oh, yeah.
He is matching, though, which you gotta appreciate.
So you gotta respect it a little bit.
Yeah,
there's no clashing going on.
The man's staying comfy.
All right, so we're going ZSS, Mega Man. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes out. I really don't know how this matchup works.
I don't know
I feel like I'm not sure what's going to go on.
Because usually the approach against Mega Man is to like throw out a disjoint and like use the pellets to like extend the hitbox and like make it hard for him to land. ZSS, like, some of her tools are disjointed. I mean, the Nair is disjointed a little bit. You got stuff like up smash, but it's not really the same as like swinging around a sword.
Definitely.
So I was expecting the Ike, actually, but it looks like Mars just either wants to keep the ZSS form or just likes the matchup.
Yeah. I mean, I also feel like with Mars's like level of pressure and things he can do and just be explosive, there's a point where you hit Mega Man, he's a little bit heavier, a little bit. He can get comboed sometimes. That like
totally.
He can just go in, as we saw earlier.
Mars getting these back airs.
Fatnose really liking these high recoveries early. But Mars already kind of catching on to it, so we'll have to see what Fatnose does to try to recover later on in the set.
And Fatnose trying to land with those leaf shields, and Mars usually just jumps over him and then lands with some kind of a safe aerial.
Yep, saying Fatnose going for that forward smash in neutral, not the safest option.
Ooh. Did he angle the second hit of that forward smash?
I don't know if that's possible.
Okay, I didn't think it was a thing, but it looked like it in that situation.
So I expected the flip kick, but the forward smash going to take the stock regardless. But a decent 86%.
Is that?
There it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we're doing that now.
Decent 86% still on Mars.
Yep.
In between that kill and the last, but that's all right.
Mars just explodes.
Yep.
And Fatnose is really going to have to choke out Mars's pressure now if he's going to be able to make this kind of a comeback.
Yep. Say sometimes the matchup doesn't matter at all if you kill your opponent sub 50. You know, like
just got to get a couple of the right reads and it's just over.
Oh, and he jumps out of that, I think, and gets.
Yeah.
I did that earlier today. It's all right.
Yeah,
I feel you, Mars.
It feels bad. It is a little surprising coming from Mars, knowing that he like has a Mega Man.
Yeah, so he definitely knows, but he might have just thought he was just like right out of the timing, you know?
Yeah, or drifting out of it or something.
Yep. Up smash out of shield.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fatnose is a really smart player. You can tell that, like, I mean, there's no way he's like played against somebody on Mars caliber.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's still like not afraid to throw out those kind of options and like really learn the matchup as he goes.
Yeah, and I feel like even though he like had that second stock, he got down smashed or whatever at like 35% on the ledge and then died. But he really didn't like adjust his play. He didn't start forcing things too much. He still kind of felt his way through it, which is really important and will help him in the long term, I feel like.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true.
Because this is one of those sets where if you're an up-and-comer in the state and you're like, you know, this is your first major essentially, I believe, for him ever. So like, being able to just take your time, learn as you go, and take the lessons you can from this set, that's huge for him in his future development.
Yeah, these kind of sets are about learning, fundamentally. If you get the upset, that's obviously amazing.
Yep. So, I mean, you're still playing to win no matter what.
Yeah.
But there are definite things that you can take away, just like simple things. Especially, I feel like one thing that separates the mid or higher level of players from the top players is just how like well they hold on their stocks and don't do unsafe options.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't overextend, they don't do anything. You'll see Mars get what he knows he can get and get out.
Yeah, definitely. Fatnose opting to go right back to Pokemon Stadium. Off stage here. Ooh, that was a really, really smart flip kick because he basically covered any angle that Fatnose could have taken as far as drift. He was either going to get hit by that or he was just going to drift out and die.
I wonder what the reasoning is for Fatnose. He keeps loving these early up Bs and high recoveries and stuff, which Mega Man has a lot of mix-ups out of that, but he's made it decently obvious. That's what he wants to do most of the time. And Mars is just kind of waiting it out now, waiting for him to use his air dodge, waiting for him to use his jump.
Yeah. And Mars is an awesome ledge trapper, but the kind of fundamentals of ledge trapping are that most of your options are just going to reset the situation.
Yep.
You're not going to die the same way that like you can if Mars reads the way that you're going high off stage. Although if Mars gets that paralyzer, that turns into a down smash flip kick, so maybe that kind of rule goes out the window with CSS.
All right, so we're going to get the barrier there, but nothing off of it yet. And Fatnose, if he gets a kill here, he could still be in this game.
Definitely.
Just got to be careful. Whew. Those tech chases in the when he's right on the ledge from Mars are scary because that is flip kick central.
God, Mars's movement is so ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. That's why I feel like it's kind of funny. Him and Light are from similar areas, and I feel like their play styles are decently reminiscent of each other, where they can just sort of move around you and take momentum so quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Mars off stage. Fatnose was edge guarding really, really well in his previous set, so we'll see if he can make some of that stuff happen here today too.
Yep.
Fatnose also was warming up against Maester, and obviously Game & Watch's recovery is pretty good, and Fatnose was still sniping it out a handful of times.
Yeah.
So
you also have to wonder how much of nerves are making an effect here on Fatnose, with this being his probably first matchup ever with a top player. You know,
and, yeah, and on stream at his first major. Like, there's a lot going into it for sure. But that back air is going to take a stock, so Fatnose is on the board.
There we go.
Didn't take too much percent either, only 60%, so he's going to have to clean this up if he's going to bring it back, but it's doable.
So he's got to be careful pulling out that leaf shield really close, because Mars just jumps and gets that neutral at the right time. He can get a lot off of it. It's a little dangerous move for Fatnose.
Couple leaf shields, a little up air. Attacking on percent slowly but surely. Another leaf shield.
Saying that's what you want to do for Mega Man in this situation. You just kind of got to chip away. You can't really hope to just steal a stock super early with this character.
See, that was really smart because he did not use his air dodge very early at all. He went high, but he kept all his options available. Definitely.
See, he's still going high, but I think he sort of figured out what Mars liked to do a little bit, even though Mars still knows he wants to go high. He's not getting punished for it right now, for whatever reason.
Was that it,
and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
And Mega Man's face there at the end says it all.
He's not about that life.
Saying Mars cleanly moves out of his pool. Winner's side top 48 tomorrow.
Yeah. Continuing that really strong play from Collision, trying to continue to take some names.
Yes, sir. But if you want more Fatnose, you can still find him top 48 tomorrow, loser's side. So I'm sure still lots of hope left here at Full Bloom.
No, for sure. And he's a really, really good player. I mean, the dude could level up tonight.
Yeah, literally. He can like head out to the friendlies tent over there and just like power up. Done.
Taking names tomorrow.
Yep.
So those two are hanging out. In case you're just tuning in, this is Full Bloom 5. This is Wave B Pools. Today, we're just going 2 top 48, and we're doing doubles. And then top 48 is tomorrow. Pretty much all day. We're staggering Ultimate and Melee. Melee top 8 and then Ultimate top 8 is all going to be on the same stream. It's all in like this giant room with a big organ in the background.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah. They just make it really dramatic.
They do, but they do a good job of it.